the EVRYjourney electric bike. You're gonna wanna see this. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry. And right here, I've got the EVRYjourney EBike, one of the most comfortable and the best color palettes of any electric bike out there. Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, so the EVRYjourney EBike is a 500 watt rear hub electric bike with a 10.4 amp hour battery. Well, what does that mean? It means you are gonna be able to go up to speeds of 20 miles an hour by just using the throttle, or 22 miles an hour in pedal assist. And the battery can also give you a range of up to 50 miles on a single ride. Now, it's got two modes of assistance. One is you can be assisted while pedaling, and the other is you can just use the throttle and have it be fully electric without pedaling at all. Now, if you use the throttle more than the pedal assist, it is going to drain the battery a lot quicker, but up to 50 miles of range you can get depending on how you use the combination of pedal assist and throttle. All right, if you wanna come in a little bit closer here, I wanna walk you through, because one of the distinguishing factors, there's a couple distinguishing factors of the EVRYjourney. One right off the bat you can tell is the color palette we have available. We've got navy, camel mauve, coral, jade straw, cream, periwinkle, and matte black. And we also still are missing one color from this whole lineup, which is the mint green, which is a fan favorite as well. Now, the other thing is with the colorways, these brown seat and grips are a unique characteristic, but the real distinguisher is this forward pedaling ergonomic riding position that puts the rider with his back completely upright, arms relaxed, so you won't have that back pain when you're on your e-bike. And a lot of people, you're gonna be doing longer rides. You can stay relaxed, your arms can be relaxed, and you can be comfortable while out there riding. The other thing is, if you wanna take a look down here as well, is it's got this forward pedaling setup. Now what that means is typically the pedals are right below the seat. In this situation, the pedals are actually moved forward about 7 inches. Now what that means is the seat can be lower to the ground while still giving riders ample leg extension when going for a ride. So it means safer because you can be lower to the ground, mounting and dismounting is easier, but you're still gonna get proper leg extension when riding. Huge benefit. Now, you can see your motor is right back here. Your battery is on here as well, which is easily removable. If you wanna come in for a close-up here on this side, we can show, this is where you charge right here, your charging port, and you also have a key. The key can lock the battery on and off. To remove it, you just unlock and slide the battery out, so you can bring it with you to charge if you'd like. So it makes it easy to charge, bring it into your office or home when you need to charge it on the way back. Okay, now let's walk up here to the controls. So you've actually got 5 levels of assistance, and you power on right here. Well, we actually have to turn our battery on. So back here, there is a switch to turn your battery on. Underneath here, make sure that's on. And once that is on, we can come up here and power on our display. Now you're gonna see this the number up here. This is the assistance level you're getting from the motor. 5 is gonna be the most assistance you get, and 1 is gonna be the least amount of assistance you get. Now this is your miles per hour right here, how fast you're going. You also have some other features on here, like your total odometer, your trip odometer, how long you've been riding for, your average miles per hour per ride, your max miles per hour, and there's your back to your speedometer. Now you've got your thumb throttle here. Now this works just like a gas pedal. The harder you push that, the faster the e-bike goes. Or you can just pedal and get assistance as you pedal, or you can turn this to 0 and get 0 electric assistance. And the cool thing about the EVRYjourney, if you move over here to the right hand, is it actually has 7 speeds like you'd have on a bicycle. Now, these 7 gears work just like on a bicycle in that they are not correlated to the electric at all, but they do work together. So if you're in assistance level 5 on pedal assist, it'd be better to be in a higher gear here. If you're going up hills, you want this to be in a lower gear. You would also still want level 5 on the assistance going up hills, of course. Now, the cool thing about this is that you can ride without the electric, just use the gears, makes pedaling easy. Or if you like to run it in a low level of pedal assist, having the gears is really nice as well. So this makes it a really good option if you're somebody that still wants to get exercise, is concerned about comfort, you want max comfort, you want it to be fun, easy to steer. EVRYjourney is totally that. So again, if you want to walk through the colors here, and again, we have the matte black here, which actually has the black seat and grips, and we have disc brakes front and rear. So you can see the disc brakes here, the rotors, those stop very easily and safely, which is great, obviously, for an e-bike. You want to make sure your braking power is sufficient. You've got 2.125-inch tires, which are just fat enough to give shock absorption and stability, but smooth enough and narrow enough where you can roll easy. And here's actually a key in this one if you want to take a look what your key looks like right here. And then you would just turn this, and that slides out like that. And I can pull this all the way out like this, like so. There's your switch on the bottom. And then you would just come back right here and slide that back on. Now, the last thing I'll mention is very adjustable to different body types. This can accommodate riders 5 foot to 6'4". You can raise, lower, tilt the handlebars. You can also raise and lower the seat to be able to accommodate, like I said, different body types, different postures, and whatever riding position is comfortable for you. And if you want to see other videos of us actually riding this, you can go ahead and check it out on our YouTube channel. And you'll see me doing different test rides and other riders doing different test rides. So you can get firsthand video of how it rides around town. Now, if you have any other questions at all, please comment below or reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. In addition to that, don't forget EVRYjourney's linked in the description below if you want more information. Also, we offer a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we're gonna warranty everything for the first year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we take care of it, parts and labor. And lastly, be a part of our community, our Facebook peddlers group, and our app. 2 great places to connect with existing riders before you purchase, so you can get comfortable buying your e-bike. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends, it's a lot of fun, and track your rides on the app and compete on the leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride. Hey guys, Dustin here, CEO of 630, and today I'm gonna tell you the benefits of upgrading your EVRYjourney to the electric version. Stick around. All right, so today I'm gonna talk to you about the benefits of upgrading your EVRYjourney to the electric version. But before I do, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630, and be the first to know about all the content we're putting out, including new products, contests, giveaways, and we give away bikes, accessories, and even e-bikes. So hit subscribe. All right, so let's say you have the electric, or let's say you have the standard EVRYjourney and you love it. Well, now there's an electric version of the EVRYjourney, and I want to show you today what's the benefit of buying the electric version of the EVRYjourney and why I think you should do it. So Here are both models of the EVRYjourney, and both in the mint green color. And this is obviously our step-through frame. Now, at first glance, there's not a big difference between the two bikes, and to the naked eye, it might be hard to even distinguish which bike is electric and which bike is non-electric. Now, obviously on this one you have a battery, but when you look at the bikes, hard to pick up and tell where the actual motor is. So, the number one benefit or reason why I would like the idea of upgrading to the electric version is just way more versatility. With the electric version, the sort of miles that the miles that you'll be able to cover becomes vastly greater. Let's say that you're a rider and under your own power, you can only ride confidently 10 miles there and back. By having the motor and the battery power, you could add another 10, 20, 30 miles to your rides. The benefits, obviously, added exercise. So a lot of people think that just because you have a motor, you're not going to get exercise. Not true. You can use the motor as you see fit. So what it can do for you is if you normally ride 10 miles on your standard version, if you have the motor and the electric version, you could try to go 20 miles even without using the motor, because in the back of your mind, you know to take that trip home, you can use the power, use the motor, and if your legs are completely shot at that point, use the throttle and let the bike do the work. So that's a huge benefit, is having that motor. Not only do you get the pedal assist, but you also get the throttle, which ultimately can give you the confidence to take longer rides. In addition to that, the sort of terrain you're riding on can expand greatly. Let's say that you have the EVRYjourney bike and there's been some rides you want to do on certain hills, things like that, but you've had fear around either not being able to tackle that hill, get all the way up that hill, so you shy away from doing that route. Well, if you add the motor, this can allow you, like I said before, to have the confidence to tackle that hill. So let's say you start the hill under your own power, you get a little bit into it, and then you lose momentum, boom, kick on the motor, either use the pedal assist and let it get you up the hill, or use the throttle, just push that and go up the hill. And if you want to see a better demonstration on how to ride an e-bike uphill, you can go to our channel here. I've actually done a video showing how easy it is to get up hills with an electric bike. So, number one benefit, ride longer, more exercise, just generally enjoy the outdoors more. Number two, tackle terrains and routes that you never thought you could tackle before with confidence. In addition to that, that's going to allow you to do more like tow more, carry more, run more errands. Because of, obviously with the motor, you're going to have more weight, but on your regular bike, if you're not comfortable adding things in a basket or putting pannier bags on the back or a bag on the front and weighting it down with groceries or other things because you're fearful that you can't pedal the bike under your own power with the added weight, the motor can give you that power, so you can just do more things with the bike. You can tow children on the back easier, you can pick up groceries, load them on the bike, or just run any other sort of errands, where your bike now can become a more versatile mode of transportation that you can actually transport items. And you can see you still have the rear rack, so you can put a rear bag back here, you can put a rear basket back here, you can put a front basket up here. You can accessorize the electric bike version the same way that you can accessorize the standard bike version to increase carrying capacity, put a water bottle holder on there, essentially whatever you see fit. Now, in addition to that, I want to talk about the weight of these two bikes. So I think one thing people may say, oh, but this bike's heavier, so maybe that's going to bog me down. It's going to be harder to ride, less efficient. Now, the electric bike will be a little bit heavier. You obviously have the motor in the back and this battery, which weighs about 8 pounds. So you're adding about, let's say, 15 pounds approximately to the electric version versus the standard version. When you're riding on flat ground, you're not even going to notice the difference between the two. I'll do a quick demo here at the end, and I'll show you when I ride it normally and I put it into the same gears. For me, it feels about the same. But with the motor assistance, if you should need to put it into level 1 on the pedal assist, that can make up the difference of the added weight of the bike, and you really will not feel any strain on your legs or any difference between riding the electric bike and the standard bike. So I personally feel like the benefits of the electric bike version far outweigh the negatives. And if from a budget standpoint, it makes sense for you, I think there's huge benefits to upgrading to the electric bike version, because lastly, you can ride this bike like a normal bike. This bike can do everything this bike can do, but this bike cannot do everything this bike can do. What I mean by that, you can ride this bike with the motor completely turned off. If you choose no throttle, no pedal assist, totally up to you, at which point this is functioning like a normal, standard, non-electrical bike. This bike only has one mode, which is non-electrical, traditional bike. So again, you're getting so much more versatility, and the potential is so much greater with the electric bike. Now, I know what you're thinking too. There's almost only so much capacity in the battery. You can buy extra batteries. It's very simple on these to take the battery out. You can swap it, carry an extra battery in a backpack, and you could give yourself potentially up to, basically 30 to 50 miles per battery. So carry an extra battery, you could go 60 to 100 miles on a single charge. Actually, the last benefit I want to say is speed. So with the electric version, this is going to hit a top speed in pedal assist mode of 28 miles an hour. With full throttle in the 500 watt, which is what we have here, you're going to have a top speed of 20 miles an hour. Now, the benefit goes back to all of a sudden you've turned this into a practical mode of transportation. If you can get around on your bike going 20 miles an hour with ease with the throttle, you can get places quicker, and this becomes more practical. Meaning, if you're a casual rider, when you ride without electricity, and maybe top speed for you personally is, let's say, 11 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour, it's not practical for you to ride that places because it may take you too long to get there. Imagine being able to double, if not triple, your speed. If you use the pedal assist, you can essentially, if your top speed is 10 miles an hour under your own power, if you use that pedal assist, you could potentially be hitting 28 miles an hour. Or if you just use the throttle, you can hit 20 miles an hour with ease, guaranteed, don't pedal at all. So now you've gone from 10 miles an hour as your top speed to 20 miles an hour, and you might think to yourself, well, if I can do my bike and get there and ride 20 miles an hour and get to the gym in 8 minutes, now I may do that. But before, if it's going to take you 16, 20 minutes, it might not be practical. So the use cases, the practical use cases of your bike expands as you upgrade to the electric version, and it just becomes a more useful, beneficial mode of transportation on many levels. Now, let me just show you quickly when both of these bikes are used with non-electricity, how everything is pretty much the same. Now, and you'll see too, the frames are identical. Step through, everything, nothing is different. Now, this is the standard bike. Obviously, I just push off and I'm off and riding. Now, we know that that's going to be simple and easy, but let me show you this. Now, hopefully you can tell at home that I'm not exerting any more energy. Put the kickstand up, pedal down, and I'm off. And there's no power, no electricity. So the beauty really is that you still have the option of riding without electricity, and you will barely even notice, I promise, that there's a motor and a battery. And lastly, what I'll actually forgot to say is if you do want to use this as an electric bike and you want to reduce, or non-electric, and reduce the weight to get it closer to resembling the standard version, all you do, take the battery out and leave it at home. Now you've reduced the weight by 8 pounds. You're still about an 8-pound differential between the two, but it's not going to be very noticeable. So I hope that helps you understand the benefit of upgrading your EVRYjourney from the standard to the electric. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can email us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Also, visit our website, sixthreezero.com, and take our body fit quiz if you haven't already. Even if you've been a prior owner of an EVRYjourney, go ahead and take the body fit quiz. It's gonna fit you to the perfect bike for your life and your type of riding. And in addition to that, we have a 90-day return policy on our e-bike. So if you don't love your bike, you can send it back within 90 days. No questions asked, no money out of your pocket. And in addition to that, you can join our communities, our pedalers group on Facebook, and download our app and talk to other riders that already own the electric bike version. Ask them what they think, what are the benefits and what their experience have been like. And on the app, you can see actual riders and how many miles they log on their electric EVRYjourney. So, thanks for sticking around. I hope that helps. And don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.
We have some new bikes, some e-bikes from 630, and so far we're really enjoying them. So we thought we'd show you guys those and take a little spin, and then we'll probably go get over them. We really like these bikes so far. We've never had e-bikes before.
I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. I really do. I enjoy biking, but the older I get, the less I want to pedal. So these things are just, you can pedal if you want to, but obviously with the battery power on the back of here, they're so great. You got a throttle, or you can adjust it where it pedals, you know, where it throttles with you while you pedal, so that's really cool. And here in Florida, obviously, it's year-round pretty much weather where you can bike in, and so we absolutely love it. We do want to get a carrier so the kids can go along. Like
a little bike trailer or something.
Yeah.
But it is nice because you can get exercise if you want, and yet you don't have to. This little battery pack back here easily just slides off, and this is how you charge it then.
Yeah,
so
you can take the battery pack right into the house.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't have to have wires out in your garage. We don't have enough receptacles in our garage, so it's nice to take the battery pack, put the key in there, slide this battery pack off of there, and take it right into the house and charge it.
And this bike specifically is the EVRYjourney 250 watt motor,
yeah.
I think, and it's like in the matte black. This is the men's, but it's really just a sleek frame. I really like it. This is the EVRYjourney in the navy, but it has the 500 watt motor in it.
Beautiful bike. I love the leather.
Yeah, and it's just it's like built in a way that like you sit up nice and straight, and yet it's got like a low frame, so I can easily just step on it. I love that part.
We've really enjoyed it so far.
630 has a discount code for you guys if you're interested in purchasing a bike. 10% off, Lynette 10. I'll put the links and everything in the description box. They also don't have just e-bikes. They have regular bikes. They actually have three-wheel bikes, which is very popular here in Florida among the Amish community and stuff over in Pinecraft. And so you can actually get three-wheel bikes too. Lots of great variety. I will have that information down there if you're looking for it.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to go on a little ride. This is just the coolest thing. You can push a button on a pedal bike and it'll go.
Hi everybody, I wanted to give you all a review of this fabulous electric bike by 630. This is a 250 watt electric bike, and this is the EVRYjourney model. I think the thing about this bike that strikes me first is that it's pretty and it's really well made. I love the leather handles. It's just such a nice touch. It makes it look just really high end. The bike overall is very beautiful. I love the light, or the kind of aqua blue on the inside of the wheels. The leather seat, it's beautiful, it's comfortable. So what the great thing about this bike, other than it's pretty, is that it's electric and you can have a fully assisted electric ride. In other words, you just sit on this pretty leather seat and you don't have to do a thing. Or you can have from 1 through 5 levels up to how much assistance you get. So this bike is great if you want to just glide along and look at the scenery. I think it's wonderful. If you want to get a little exercise, you can. If you want to get a little bit more exercise, you can. I wouldn't say this is a bike that you're going to get a huge workout on, but definitely you will get some exercise and some physical activity. And so the other thing I want to tell you about this bike is that it's really easy to get on. And once you sit on it, it's really comfortable. Well, the seat is large, first of all, so that makes it nice. But then your feet are kind of in front of you, so you're really just sitting back. Your shoulders are relaxed. This is great for anybody who has knee trouble. It's great for anybody who has just hip trouble, especially the getting off and on part. So this bike is really easy to charge. You just plug the charger in right back here. You can remove the battery, plug the charger in, and then just stick it right back in when you're ready to go. And it doesn't take that long to get a full charge. So you can just ride it, put it back on the charger, and it'll be ready to go for the next time. And this is the first time I've ever ridden an electric bike, and I will tell you, I think it's a great, fun thing to do. So I would recommend this bike for anyone. Got it on level 1. So if you want to ride this bike with no assistance, you just simply leave it off. And here's the little control panel, and this is the off and on button. And when you get on it, you can leave it from anywhere from level 1 through 5 for pedal assist. And if you just need a little help getting up a hill, but then if you push this button, it really takes off and it'll just fly. And I'm not sure how fast it goes. I think maybe 15 or 16 miles an hour, but you can get a pretty good ride on it. So I think that this bike would make a wonderful gift for anybody. And I will say, if you're thinking of giving it to someone, or if you are yourself a real bike enthusiast and you ride hundreds of miles on your bike, that's great, but this is for a different purpose. This is the bike you hop on to go to the coffee shop, or to ride with your kids, or just for a stroll in the park. Well, not a stroll in the park, but a ride in the park. And so you can be a really great cyclist and also use this bike. I think this is an alternate. And so this would be great in a big city. I just think that this bike is fun. And so I really recommend an electric bike from 630.
Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm 62. I'm a senior, and I'm 5'3", and we're going to tell you why, as seniors, this EVRYjourney 630 500, oh, he's a 250, but we're going to tell you why it's perfect for us. And mine, I especially like, I guess all of them, that's the body type of the EVRYjourney. Look at this. I can easily get in and out of my bicycle, of my electric bike. It's an easy in and out, you know?
I'm Allison, and I'm 70, and I'm 5'4.5". And what I like the most, one of the most things, is the seat. Really comfortable, because a lot of seats on bikes make your bottom hurt after a while, and this one doesn't. I could ride for a long time. I love it.
Oh. My name is Armand, and I'm riding the 630 EVRYbike 250, because you know why? It's more balanced for me. But I really like the way the handlebars sit. I like the braking system. And I just like the total balance of this bike. It's really balanced.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm 68 years old. I'm 5'10", 10 and a half. And one thing I really like is the overall comfort and the pedaling ease, because what they've done is, I don't know if you could tell from here, but they've set the pedals forward a little bit, which really makes it a lot more comfortable and easier to pedal.
Okay, so we're going to show you how much fun these electric bikes are to ride, especially for us senior citizens. Come on, you guys, let's go. Get my kickstand. Oh, I'll go first. Love it! Okay.
We gotta watch out for her. She tries to run over me.
I passed her on the curve.
That was
Couldn't
fun.
help it, my competitive juices kicked in. I gotta win.
It's okay. Come on, Armand! He's coming! Woohoo! Oh my gosh.
Armand's had 3 birthdays since we started filming.
He's got a handle on it.
Yahoo!
Yes. So what do you think? A lot of fun, huh?
That was so much fun.
So that's what us seniors love about the EVRYjourney electric bike. Thanks for watching.